the huge brain, unfortunately batteries not included, Stan the Man Johnson. Yo!
That's a nice ring to it. Thank you very much. Thank you, band. Why are you playing that? That's the,
Well, Stan, one of our guests was an ex-presidential candidate.
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 You've been taking speech lessons from me?
No, actually from Al.
It sounds like it. What a show. First of all, let me introduce the people who are here normally, regularly.
Can you see?
What's this in aid of?
By the dawn's early light. Oh, beautiful for space.
Was this a ball game?
God bless America, my home, sweet
All right, charge! I assume all that was in aid of the visit of Bill Lee.
That's right, Stan.
Former baseball player, former presidential candidate, and now regular golfer who likes to go around the countryside golfing. We have some people I'd like to introduce to our studio audience. Could you stop fooling around? First of all, Edward Thackeray III, my personal valet and announcer. What is this, English baseball?
It is a cricket bat, sir. We're playing cricket. It's a ball game.
But can you do it after the show? Because we do have a show to do here.
What's more important than cricket?
Al, you of all people, the station sent you down here to maintain decorum.
Well, I didn't
and here
know
you are,
I didn't know we started. I didn't know we started.
The show is on the air.
I didn't know we started. I thought we were
My
gonna.
old pal Al, why don't you have a seat?
You like to
and
interrupt,
stop
don't you?
distract. Pardon?
So we didn't know the show was starting, so we thought we'd have a quick game of cricket before everything got underway.
Okay, it's underway, so have your seat and you just keep an eye on
Ball's
things.
gone. There you go.
As I mentioned, Bill Lee is here, and Gorilla Cam, how you doing? Yo, Gorilla Cam. And how about from our studio audience, a little burst of applause for our band, the Something Else Orchestra. What is that? I couldn't hear it over the screen.
That was, God Save the Queen.
God Save the Queen.
Raw, raw,
Raw, raw, raw yourself. Would you please welcome former Boston Red Sox
Favorite team, Stan. My favorite team.
Bill Lee,
I
who
don't believe
happens
this
to be
happening.
one of Al's all-time heroes. Bill Lee! Hi, Bill. How you doing? Have a seat.
Thank you, Stan. Good to see you.
Rufus. Nice long
So,
time no see.
Oh, you want to say hello to Rufus first?
I knew him when he was a pup.
You did. You and Rufus go back a long way.
About that long.
He was.
Yeah, I was.
He was a pup. Well, you were younger, but not
Yeah,
a lot younger.
not really.
What's been happening since, first of all, what major league teams did you play for? You did play for Boston.
Montreal.
Montreal.
Montreal Expos, formerly known as the Montreal Expos.
And still operating under the same name.
Yeah.
You're left-handed?
Yes, I am very much left-handed.
And does that make you a better pitcher than a right-handed pitcher?
Much better.
Much better.
Much better.
Left-handed people tend to be made to feel inferior.
Well,
Because it's a right-handed society.
doorknobs are on the right side, scissors are right-handed, but in pitching, see, the right side of the brain controls the left side of the body, and the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body. Therefore, left-handers are the only people in their right minds. So we dominate the intellectual world. Einstein was
You
left-handed.
better write that down,
You
Bill.
may,
You better write that on the
you
paper.
may have already answered this question, but I'll ask when we come back about the spaceman. You're known as Spaceman Bill Lee, and we'll ask you when we come back why you are the spaceman. I'm sure you know the answer, and we'll be right back. Think about it.
Hey, Bill, maybe we can play some ball later, you think?
Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I never get back. ago. Where has Alan Thackeray gone? Out playing baseball, everyone. When will they ever learn?
Where has Alan Thackeray gone? Well, I got Al's hat because he's kind of enthused that Bill Lee's here, and he has his baseball hat on because of Bill Lee. So, Bill, I was asking you, Bill, where's Bill? Gorilla Cam, did you see something when on the break? What happened? Where did everybody go? Alan Thackeray, we could do the show without, but Bill's the guest, and we need Bill Lee here to do the show. Did you see anything? Apparently not. Did you see anything? Bill Lee actually got by Rufus, the watchdog, wherever he went. Have you got a minute, Gorilla? Can you go? Come with me. We're going to go get to the bottom of this because I have my suspicions about where they are. Studio audience, we apologize. If you guys could just wait here for a second, we're going to try to get the show back on the road, okay? We just have to find everybody because it looks like it's falling apart on us. Come this way, Gorilla Cam. Watch this
I think
way.
it's a strike. Yeah.
Yo,
Come on,
excuse me.
come on,
I
Bill.
believe it's a strike.
What's going on? There's a show going on in
It's a
there.
ball game.
Play with a ball, you know what I'm
Al,
saying?
Bill,
It's a little ball game.
I know,
guys, take
Bill,
some rest.
springtime.
Let's go, come
but
on.
you're a guest on the show, and I was trying to do the interview, and suddenly I turned around, and there you were gone.
That's why they call me the spaceman.
That's the
pitch it
reason
in,
you're
Bill,
the
don't listen to
spaceman?
him.
The band is here, too. No, band.
Let's go, come
Band.
on, let's go.
A little ball game breaks out.
Take first,
Be a
Stan,
sport.
take
Come
first.
on.
Take first.
Be a sport.
Come on, let's go, Stan.
But I'm...
First place, let's go, there's a glove.
Okay,
let's
but...
go.
So this breaks
But,
out. Okay.
You get behind the plate. Behind
Nobody
the plate.
out. Seventh game of the World Series.
What kind of pitch is this
bottom
you're
of the
going
ninth.
to throw?
Screwball. First pitch.
A
Come on,
screwball.
pitch the
Okay, because
ball,
I
you
will
know.
try to do an interview while this is going on, I guess.
First
because-
pitch is a Juan Marichal screwball.
Okay, okay.
Kicked.
Oh! Okay.
Strike. Yes, it's a strike.
See the
ain't
bottom
no
fall out of that
strike,
ball.
come on.
Yeah, I did. I
That's
did.
the bottom.
I did.
Small
Strike.
Come on,
He's a
please.
pretty well-dressed baseball
Second
player,
pitch is
isn't
going to
he?
be a screwball again.
No!
Oh, it's in the air.
No strike. You're out.
Is there a trick to throwing a ball?
No, see the
in
station
the air?
says I'm in.
Yeah, make sure you pitch when the wind's blowing in.
Pitch with the wind blowing.
In,
Okay.
in.
All right, who's
Grandpa.
up? Who's on first?
Who's on first? I don't know.
Oh, well, you've already... Hey, that's not
No,
fair
I don't
if
know
he
who's on
hits again.
second.
If he hits again, it's
wanna
not
bat?
fair. Okay, I'll hit. I'll hit. Okay.
We'll see.
Bill, what's your favorite team?
My favorite team?
Yeah. Are you still a Boston fan?
I'm still a Boston fan.
Let's go.
First
Stan,
pitch
Here we go. Here we go.
Screwball.
Touchdown.
Whoa.
No, not a touchdown.
No, not a
Strike.
touchdown. Not
Strike.
a
It's a strike.
strike. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anything, he won't hit it nothing.
Okay.
Understand me? I
Why
know
do they
first.
do this? Why do ball players do this?
Why did they do that? Make sure there's no cats on the bottom of their feet.
Okay.
Because if you have dead cats on your feet, you have trouble rounding
It's
first.
slippery going to first.
That's right.
Claire, real helmet. Put your head back.
Okay, a fly ball. Here we go.
Come on.
Here we go. We got to get back to the show soon.
Two love.
Oh! Kick ball! Kick ball!
How many strikes am I allowed? How many strikes?
I'm going conquer.
No
I'm doing
ball.
my best, all right?
0-2. 0-2.
Wait a minute. I'm going to hit left. Is this legal?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I can do this.
go.
Right?
That's fair. Then I throw you a sidearm curveball.
Don't hit
Down
this
here.
right
Whoa!
No.
Strike.
Fisher Whiting. The Fisher biting.
No.
Strike.
It was a kick ball.
God.
It
Fisher
was a
biting.
kick ball. Gorilla, come in here and play. I need somebody on the team. Just leave that camera there. That
Come on,
was
Bill,
a
give
foul
me a heater,
ball.
heater,
Okay.
heater, heater.
Gorilla, watch it. I think they're cheating on me. You watch Thackeray and make sure they don't call a strike.
Give him a heater,
if it's
Billy.
not a
Give him-
strike.
He's got
Here's
the
a
heater. He's
fastball.
got the heater.
Oh, grab ball on first.
Oh, he's
Save there.
He's going around. He's safe on second. Oh,
I'm
he's
safe on
Yes, he
second.
is.
Gorilla, go get him, go get him.
Oh, yeah.
Take him in it.
Gorilla, help me out. Home run. That was a home
That ain't
run.
fair. No, that's
We'll be,
cheap. That's
we'll
cheap.
be right back with more of Bill Lee.
You're out. You are.
All right, Gorilla, we'll
You're
be
gone.
right
You're no
after
good.
this.
You're
We're
no
gonna-
good.
Very fine.
Don't get right back.
You're no
It's a
good.
brawl. It's a brawl.
Bill,
Understand you. You don't know what you're talking about.
Bring
You're
guys.
out. You're out as long as it gets to
I was safe. It was a home run.
Bill, you're the
Bill, way to go. We'll be right back with more of Bill
I don't agree
Lee.
with this.
Hello, I'm Mr. Woodhead. You may think you're watching something else, when in fact, you're watching something else. Don't miss it with Stan the Man and your pal Rufus.
Sunday.
Gorilla,
Again,
we
tell me
won,
that.
buddy.
No
We
question.
won.
No.
We cleaned
No,
them.
no.
All right, way
Listen
to
up,
go,
Stan.
Gorilla.
Look, I'm on the phone here to the commissioner of the Funtown Baseball League. Says here the pink gorillas ain't allowed to play in the baseball games.
Those are Funtown rules. Bill Lee played in the majors
I
and
don't know.
knows
I don't know.
the major league rules. Just say goodbye to the commissioner.
I'll see you later, Mr. Bubarov.
We don't need, we don't need
Yeah.
his advice. Bill, explain the pink gorilla baseball rule in the majors.
Well, anytime a pink gorilla precedes Stan the Man, it definitely takes the double play off. Therefore, if you hit the ball on the ground and the pink gorilla is leading it, and you force the pink gorilla at first, you're entitled to run as far as you want. But if the pink gorilla falls on top of you before you hit home plate, then that's up in the air. We haven't made a decision on that one.
That's, I think, paragraph 4, subsection A, article 3
Put Rufus
of
in.
the
3.5,
designated
3.5.
pink gorilla rule. And so, therefore, we won the game 1-0, and I'm sorry that your
That was
hat
a bad
took
call.
so much
That's a
abuse.
bad call. I
Why
don't
are there
agree
two
with that.
leagues, American and National League? And how do you keep them straight?
No way.
Well, I think it started back when Abner Doubleday, after he got finished with the Civil War, they had to have two groups fighting each other, so they decided to have an American and a National League. But one team's not in the South, one team's not in the North. I don't know. One's called the Senior Circuit, too. The National League is senior to the American League.
Now, you're going to be playing in a whole new baseball league.
Old Folks League. It starts in Florida in November, December, January, 70-game schedule. Any Major League Baseball player out of the game for 3 years, we're going to play on cable TV down in Florida. There's going to be 8 teams, 70-game schedule, like I said, and there'll be Lou Brock, myself, Dave Kingman, some of the old
Do you
guys.
think people want to see the old baseball players still?
I think they want to see if they can still stand up. I think we're going to have, Upjohn is going to sponsor it to provide the Motrin and Advil for the analgesics for the shoulder.
You can't say that word on TV.
Okay.
You can't,
Well,
analgesic?
okay.
Sorry.
All right. Anyway, they have ways to keep you going at your age.
Well, they're definitely going to have to, Blue Cross Blue Shield is going to be the other sponsor.
Okay. Your sons play ball.
I have one at Washington State University, and I have another one down in Jackson, Mississippi. He wants to be a quarterback, though.
He doesn't want to play baseball, he wants to play football.
Yes, he thinks there's more glamour in football. They get to wear their hair longer, and they get names like Boomer Esiason.
Are you originally from California?
I'm originally still fifth-generation Californian.
Now, isn't it a lot easier for a guy in California to become a baseball player than a guy in Pittsburgh where it snows in the winter? I mean, you guys play year-round out there.
I would say 60% of all baseball players in the major leagues come from Florida and California. And that's because on February 3rd, you and your buddies can call yourselves up and say, hey, we're going to meet down at the cul-de-sac. You know, I got the ball, you bring the bats, and a baseball game breaks out. So kids all over California are playing all year round, and you're going to get good. Look at San Pedro de Margaris, the little town that produces, you know, Manny Lee, Luriano, Tony Fernandez, George Bell, and...
Now, aren't there a lot of foreign baseball players coming in now? In playing
Is there an echo in
in
here?
America?
Did I just say?
Yeah,
they're all.
I wasn't
They all play for
listening.
Toronto too.
They do. Yeah, but I mean, it's the all-American game, and they're bringing in guys from out of the country. That's what I mean.
Well, it's
Are there not enough
I'll
good
tell you
American players is the question, I guess.
in the old days, all the baseball players used to go away and play in South America during the winter, and they went down there, and we taught everybody down there to play baseball. And since the weather was better down there, they became better than us. And so Pittsburgh started it. They brought in a few ball players from down there, and all of a sudden, everybody from all over the world can play baseball. You can be from Newfoundland and make the ball club.
Do you miss the game, the majors?
Not really. I got to play last week in Boston in the old-timers
All
game.
right, hey.
What?
That's enough of that. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
we're getting out of here. Let's go.
We're going to come
You gotta
back
watch
and
the guy
talk.
with the finger.
Okay, Al, I got it.
Nostalgia, nostalgia. We're just talking about the
Pay
past.
attention to what's the man with the finger,
more
son.
after this.
Come on, man.
Put the coat, I'm ready to play today.
Why are you keeping your arm warm, just briefly?
Well, after you pitch, it hurts. So you put a jacket on it, and it feels like something's like your mother's rubbing it.
So
And,
it feels better to do that.
It feels better. It's like sticking your thumb in your mouth after you hit it with a hammer.
Okay.
It doesn't
That
really
makes
make it
sense to
feel
me.
any better, but it makes my brain think it's better.
You don't know this, but I came this close to the major leagues, and it all happened at spring training, and here's what happened. This close.
That close?
Gosh, dog.
Put me into the ball game.
Give me a big fat contract. I will play first base or anywhere else as long as I'm making a whole pile of money.
Okay, fire that ball in here. Come on, I got to try out for the big Red Sox, and I'm ready. Come on, fire the ball, fire the ball. I got it.
You're Joe Morgan, right?
You got that right, buddy.
Hi, I'm Stan, the man, and I'd like to play for the Red Sox. And, well, no, I don't have my Red Sox, but I do have a pair of Red Sox, and I'd love to play for the team. So, I got a ball,
Yeah.
glove, and hat, and I'm ready. So give me a position. Oh, which pays
What
the most?
position do you play?
Well, which one pays the most?
They're all the same. They all pay a lot today.
Then I can do any of them. So
No,
if you
you
want to...
can't.
No,
No, you can't.
I can't.
No,
Well,
because you can't just come walking down here and want to try out. We have a policy here.
you do.
The policy being that if you're not recommended by one of our scouts, then we're not going to let you work out here.
How do I get recommended by a scout?
Where'd you play? High school?
Well, elementary. But I was good. I was a catcher, and I won a game once.
Did you?
I brought 2 balls in case I knocked one out of the park. I brought
Well,
a spare.
I got news for you. I don't think you're that good.
You don't?
Oh, because we got scouts all over the country and probably saw your act.
And they would have heard of me if I was that good?
Sure. What's
They
your
might have
last
got
name again?
Well, Johnson's my name. They call me Stan the Man, sort of like the other Stan the Man. I guess
All
it's
right.
all
Well,
tied in with baseball.
Here's what I can tell you on that vein.
Yeah?
The Boston Red Sox, every guy they scout,
Yeah?
we write out a report.
Yeah.
So I can look you up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll leave my number then.
Well, we got your number. We don't worry about that. We'll find you.
Okay, if you need me. In the meantime, I'm going over to L.A. because I heard they're looking.
They're looking for a ton of players. They probably need a guy like you.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, buddy.
Be good. Well, if Boston doesn't want me, I know L.A. will want me. They won't pass on a talent like this. Who do I see in L.A.? Oh, yeah, Tommy DeSoto. That's the guy. But how do I get there fast? They need me. An uplink. That'll do it. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, thanks for the ride, Scotty. Little bumpy landing. Los Angeles, the Dodgers, I'm here.
You want to play behind me? Catch the ball. If you can't catch the ball, get off the field. Go home and play with balls. But catch the ball.
I'm here if you need me, Coach. Just call me. I'll sit down. Someday my glove will be laying right there with all the others. And there's a shirt there. Number 62 has a shirt. You won't even have to buy me a shirt. I'll just wear his. Cut him.
Hey, kid, come on out here and see if you can catch a few balls.
My big chance. Okay, where do you want me? Right here?
Down there. That's fine. Hey, let's try that again.
Okay, that was just a fluke that I missed that one, but I know I can get this one.
I think we're fighting a losing battle here. Let's forget it, kid.
Was that a quick return?
Maybe next year.
Okay, thanks. Bye. Yes, I heard you had an opening for a designated sitter. Oh, it's a designated hitter. Is there anything on the team for a designated sitter then? Okay, thank you. Nothing. That close, just like I said. That close. close.
That close.
You could probably see the look of anticipation as they wanted to hire me, but there was just no opening on the roster.
But Tommy DeSoto's a tough guy to
He
sell.
is. Yeah, he is. We have time for a quick question from the studio audience, and Thackeray has a question. Go for it.
Yes, from an enthusiastic player right here.
Did you ever have to play a right-handed pitcher?
No, I never played right-handed. I was always left-handed, and but I play golf right-handed. I am ambidextrous, and I think that helps kids to learn to juggle. Helps to do your homework.
Be
and able to
left-handed and right-handed, and you can juggle and do your homework at the same time.
be ambidextrous. Be flexible.
How did you get into the majors? Because we just saw it. I mean, they're scouting people, and you don't show up and say, "Here I am, I'll play ball." How did you personally make it?
It was that scout. That scout came to me and said, "Mr. Lee, we think you're valuable, and we're going to sign you up to a major league contract. But first you have to go to Waterloo, Iowa, Winston-Salem, Pittsfield, Massachusetts, ride old buses, get beat up, but then if you survive, then you do make those big bucks."
You had to play in the majors, or the minors, and work your way up, and finally you made the majors. And you were in the majors how long?
I was in the majors 14 years.
14 years in Montreal and Boston. Now, you can watch for Bill Lee in the Old Timers League now, especially if you're going to be in Florida. Catch a game, and you'll see Bill Lee with his old Boston Red Sox hat. That's what he'll be wearing. We're out of time. Thank you to the studio audience, and thank you for coming in, Bill.
Thank you again, Stan.
And good luck with the Old Timers League. And goodbye.
Hey there, have you seen Rufus? This is your old pal Stan the Man asking you to help me look for my brother Rufus. Somebody said he's on his way to Hollywood's Walk of Fame. Do you believe it without me? Why not tune into Something Else tomorrow at 9:30 and find out just what's going on? That's 9:30 tomorrow morning on MITV.